Alright, it says I'm live. Gotta do the check as per usual. Hope you guys are doing good. I actually haven't played a game in quite a while. I have a moment now, though. I'm also trying to finish up the lore stuff. Very close to that. Very close to that, because I have to do that before I leave. When I say leave, I'm saying by the morning, so... I have time, though. I thought that I'd play for a little bit, because I miss you guys so much. I really hope that KC pops on, as well as Masha, who knows? I miss her. Hope that she's doing good. But anyway, yeah, I think that I am going to continue trying to reach the top 5. What was it? The best I ever got was 6th place, which was okay. Let's see if, oh my gosh, look at the insanity of the maximum numbers. We'll see how close I actually am at this moment. Let's see. Where are we? Wait, did it remove it? Oh dear. It doesn't... Oh, here we go. Here we go. So there's one of them. What are we? We're number 55. 45. Okay, this is very strange. Maybe one of them was in... Oh, here we go. In Endless Power, we got to 8th. I think that this is what we're going to be going for, because that was the one that we were closest. And I think that we're going to... I think that this is the Pathfinder. I think even when I lost this, it was because I was being an idiot. So, that hopefully can be rectified, idiocy. You never know. So yeah, we're going to attempt that. 52nd. Let's see if we can't get to number 3. I think that that's the real goal, is to get to 60. 60 is the goal. Let's just head... Oh, wait. And that was Endless Power, correct? Yes. So I'm going Endless Power. And we're playing the Zealot. Yeah, I think that this character just people don't like playing with because you're not the best. Watcher of Tuathan. That is a pretty dope name of a group. After using a maneuver or quiver, gain 50% damage for the next hit. I believe this is the one with the stairs of bodies. So every single time you get a kill, you deal more damage and more damage. I haven't played this in a while, and I mentioned it in one of my videos about this. I figured, you know what, let's play it again. You guys liked it some time ago. And you guys haven't seen me play it in a while. And also, I think I have, like, you know, quadrupled the subscribers I had back when I did play this. And this is kind of what got me going at the very beginning. Anyway, does this remain in my hand? It does not. Okay. We'll kill him. Nobody panic. Oh, yes. He has the elemental arrows. This is a very interesting class. This is a very interesting class. Okay, so we're not going finishing shots. We're not going overdrawn. We're not going Vanguard. This is one of those games that you have to be really careful as to what you grab. Really careful. Every 10th hit stuns. This isn't bad, especially in order to get to 60. This isn't bad. If I wanted to get to 100, this would be an awful one. Every 3rd hit deals 100% more damage. That's good. Devastating Precision, though, is necessary for me to remain in the game. Every discarded card grants you an additional ultimate charge. Increase the damage of your next hit by 10%. We're going to be taking that for sure. And what do? I believe I want to get to 15 minimum. We'll see. Because we need to have enough armor that as soon as we play a feint, we get a huge boost into our defenses. That's very important. So we're going to play the feint. And yeah, we should probably go after these little guys. We'll probably do a similar thing to what we did before. We'll do the stepping stone. It doesn't hurt. Let's see. So we still have the... Yeah, we still have the 90% damage boost for the next attack that has remained. Okay. We'll do the feint. That'll kill him pretty easily. Let's throw in an arrow bag. Try to kill him if we can. Nice. That worked out wonderfully. Now we have a chance to be able to kill this guy next round. In fact, we probably will. Odds are. Okay. Let's see, I can play another Unbreakable. I can bring in one of these just to ensure his death. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's dead. Nice. Okay, let's see. Close quarters combat is a no. Spiritual blows. This isn't that bad, but I'm not going to take it because it's not going to be that good in the at the end. Because at the end, what I'm really going to need is incredibly strong single damage attacks as opposed to these bunch of small ones. This can be a problem. Okay, we're getting very lucky here because we're luckily consistently we're getting a good passive every round. So this one is one that is good more towards the end. It's not guaranteed to be helpful. Every time you deal more than 300 damage, heal yourself by 30. This is always happening at the end of the game, but at the beginning that never happens. But we're going to be doing Overdrive. Every hit grants you plus 5% damage until the end of combat. So this is good, especially when you double your damage output so regularly with this character. Very good. So now I'm at 15. We're going to get to 25, then we're going to go straight attack. Okay. Deformed Peasant. This enemy becomes stronger with every hit it suffers. So that's fun. So we're just going to smoke him. Yeah, we'll smoke him. We're not going to be able to do much to that guy. I don't think I'm even going to hit him. Because he has the ability, hits under 12, he negates, so I can't even hit him anyway. We'll just leave it be. It's better to discard them because that makes our ultimate get higher faster. Okay. So it looks like the thing to do, we'll play the feint. Looks like the thing to do is try to kill him in one hit. And then this guy's being defended against. I could hit him. We're able to take the damage that he's going to deal. Let's see. It doesn't really matter if we do feint or unbreakable feint anymore. Okay, we really lucked out with Bloodthirsty Shot. This is necessary for the game. If you do not get one of these, you have no chance of winning the game. Okay, increase your damage by 2. This isn't that bad. It essentially is going to be increasing my damage by like 20% at the beginning, and then it's slowly going to get to like 2% or something, or 5%. So that kind of damage increase at the beginning is really nice, but not as good in the late game. Every 10th hit stuns, every 3rd arrow play gives you one ultimate. So this is very minimal. Concussion, I should probably go Concussion just because this is going to give me something defensive at the beginning. And also the most difficult boss fight for this guy requires you to be good at stunning. Yeah, +2 right now would be very good, but in the future it's going to be very minimal. Okay, so I need 5 more armor, then we're going attack. Alright. So preferably I kill the sleeper first, because the sleeper works that if I kill one of her friends, she wakes up and deals a lot of damage. Also, we need to be prioritizing Bloodthirsty Shot by any means necessary. We need to make sure that Bloodthirsty Shot gets the kill, always. It is very important that that happens. With enough of these, I should be able to... Ugh, 1/3 chance. What do I do with that? I probably am going to let her live. We'll injure the other guy a little bit. We need to be 100% positive that she's going to die from Bloodthirsty. So an enemy doesn't really matter. Okay. That's going to kill him, I just realized, so let's Could even charge. Let's do that. They'll make my next attack deal even more damage. Okay, he's got to pop in. Yep. Alright, so that's the first kill with that ability. Okay, we still don't have it. We'll just play defensive cards and wait. And then kill him. Okay. So I think that the dream is to have 2 to 4 of these bloodthirsty shots. It's a little bit hard to decide sometimes. We're going to cancel these. None are worth it. I mean, the piercing shot is better than a regular. But the thing is like, yeah, eventually I'm going to be tossing these regular shots out anyway. Okay, increase max health by 40. No. Each point of unused barrier increases your next hit by 2%. That's pretty good. Patience, after ending a turn without dealing any hits, increase damage the next hit by 100%. This is okay, but we're going to go quick aim. Because it's quite regular, especially early on that we have a ton of barrier. And also, a problem is that sometimes it's like the enemies are charging up. And you're doing the same then, so you're going to want to have that ability to increase damage percentage. Okay. Do a feint. Looks like we won't be able to get the kill. We will not. Which is perfectly fine. I do wonder if he counts, that little guy. I actually do not recall. I don't want her to die. Let's just hit her normally. I don't believe that he counts as a kill. Alright, he's going to explode, so I'm going to have to kill him. Didn't want that to happen, but it is what it is. Let's look at this. Can I shoot her or not kill her? No. I would just kill her. I don't think that it works on ghosts. There are certain things that the bloodthirsty shot does not work on. Okay, so in the end game, what was needed is toxic shots, which is the corrosive weaponry. So we're going to take corrosive weaponry for sure. Also, eventually we need kitchen sink. One of these days we got to get it. After killing an enemy, reduce the energy cost of the next maneuver by 2. That's not too bad. Every 12th maneuver stuns a random enemy. That's okay. Every 9th maneuver played in combat increases your armor by 30 for 3 turns. We're going to do Vantage Point. I'd like to have a free maneuver. Sometimes that is actually helpful. Now we're going attack here on out. Okay. Is that enough to defend against these guys? It is. We're just going to do stepping stones. Could even bring in some arrows. Sure. Nah, I was going to say, no, we don't want to get a kill, but we're about to, so we're just going to leave it. Yeah, because Bloodthirsty can knock these out one by one. Now, that is a problem, but it's definitely something I want to do. Okay, dead. Can play an Unbreakable. We may as well do corrosive weaponry. It's not going to kill anybody. It's going to make him easier to kill once everyone else is dead. That works. Yeah, so their damage is slowly increasing, but it's very minimal. Okay, another one down. May as well do charge. Bring in these toxics. Yeah, I'm just ensuring that they're gonna die in one hit. Didn't come in, eh? Alright, we just gotta do a feint and chill. Okay. We'll just still kill them one by one. Yeah, so now she's attacking, but now she's dead. I guess I'll play the bow draw. Doesn't really hurt. It'll help me more than likely in the future. We'll do some stepping stones, increasing our damage even more. We didn't draw what we needed. I'll just kill him then. Sadly. That's too much damage to tank to increase the damage output of that card. Whew. So, eventually I do want to increase card draw, but duplicating a card now is probably a good call. If I'm going to be increasing card draw eventually anyway, that's not a bad idea. Let's duplicate. We're duplicating the bloodshot, or bloodthirsty shot. And finally, we can use some of these. So this is the other one that's a big determinant of whether you're going to succeed, is you need to make sure you have some good mythic runestones. If you don't, you're in a lot of trouble. First turn, deal 50% more damage. I'll take that. Enemies deal minimum damage every third turn. Draw an additional... Okay, we'll heal 4 at the end of every combat, just in case we're doing bad. Looks like we're about to fight the boss as well. Okay. Stun a random enemy. Okay, so we're going to be doing unbreakable feints that will keep us safe. We're dealing too much damage here. This is a problem. We don't want to deal that much. When she dies, she's going to give them increased damage output. So I'm going to prefer just hitting them. I'll stun a random, why not? Okay, so we have 2 bloodthirsties. So we have the big hit that can get a kill. Well, there's a 1 in 9 chance that I kill him. That's pretty unlikely. So let's do that. We'll upgrade that bloodthirsty. Definitely worth it. And I think I'm just going to go for him, because he'll die. Yeah. Alright, so we have another bloodthirsty available. Is this enough? No. Alright, 1 health left. Oh well. We'll kill him next. Oh, you're dead anyway. Okay. I don't know how I killed him, but I did. Whew. Okay, so we have high ground. Gain barrier equal to 100% of your current armor, and it says ability. That means that you always draw it. I'm going to take it just for the guaranteed block. It's not exceptional, but it is good enough. So this is a very lame one, Ultimate Survivor. Steady aim is okay. After ending your turn without dealing any hits, the first hit reduces armor by 25. We're going to get well-earned reward. Killing an enemy gives us 3 ultimates. That's very good, especially in certain fights. And I think we're fighting, what is it, the Headless Horseman? I forget. No. Vran the Sullen. Oh, Vran. And every 10th hit stuns, so we do need to keep that in mind. We don't want him to debuff us, because what he does is lower our armor. We cannot let that happen. We need to block enough not to die. And then all we can do is hit him, so I will. Not much, but oh well. So we have some corrosive weaponry, which is really good. We're going to toss it on him. Still not taking damage. I can hit him for a fair bit. It's probably the wisest thing. Okay, not the best situation. Let's play that. That'll kill him, which I don't want to have happen. Okay, this will not. Sadly, he's going to be lowering our armor, which is a huge bummer. I'm going to do a charge to increase our damage output. Okay. $67 is still not enough. We could use the bag. Well, let's do high ground just to play it, because then he's dead. We can do hold bow, but then we're in a worse spot than we're already in. We're gonna have to smoke him. Let's bring this in. I should have done that to him, actually. But he's stunned. Okay, let's play our feint. Let's get our corrosive weaponry in, lower his armor significantly. I'll play middle ground just to flip it. Then we'll just hit him a couple times. Well, a few. Okay, so he's not dead yet. Sadly, that would kill him. I wish it was slightly under. This might work out well. No, still over. Alright, we're just going to be going defensive then. Make sure that we're not taking any damage. Also play that. Huh. Well, that's not good. In 6 more hits, well, I guess I'll just smoke them. We still don't want to kill the others. We do have a high ground, luckily, but we can at least somewhat defend ourselves. Let's do the corrosive weaponry and lower his armor. No, I guess both of them. Doesn't hurt. Then we're going to hurt him at least. Let's see what we get. An air shot? Okay. Man, where is it? There you are. Okay, well that's good to see. Now I can play this for free. Not a big boost, though. Not getting what I want. I could technically stun him, which is probably the way to go. And now we're not taking any damage. Okay, so he'll die from anything. Alright, so all we have left is the boss. Okay, too much damage there. Let's do stepping stones. See what we get. Not enough. Or not what I want, I should say. Man. Where's the card we want? There we are. Alright, we'll do the 112. Alright, luckily the Bloodthirsty was able to go off every time. Let's definitely remove a card. So, I don't want to remove an arrow bag until I have a kitchen sink. But it does need to go eventually. So, for now, the main thing that's actually not helping is charge and hold bow. So we're going to remove charge first. Because at least hold bow, the other side is a little bit better. So let's get rid of charge. Now for these, I have switched between them several times. This one is very lame. 15 armor is pretty pathetic. Psychic Shot is interesting because it reduces target's armor. It's also a bigger hit. And also reduces damage. So it does a little bit of everything, while Thunder is just a big ol' hit. So we're going to, well actually it's 3 big hits, I guess. So we're going to be doing a Herald of Nature. That seems to be the way to go. I have yet to be convinced otherwise. And we're going to be grabbing a weird candle for sure. Especially of the options. All right. Now, how do I want to play this? So you can play a feint. We're already in the clear. I can hit him, but I doubt he's going to die. I'm going to lose my damage, but, well, maybe. We'll see. He is dead. Alright, great. That's fantastic. And we probably want to kill the Mindbender next. Okay, that works. That won't kill him, so may as well hit him. Okay. Yeah, our bloodthirsty shots are doing good. Whew. Oh man, okay, so we have two good ones at once. So Acid Flood is really good. And same with Quick Dodge. Because that gives us another maneuver, another defensive maneuver, because eventually we're going to want one. This is a really tough choice. So why do I like Acid Flood? So Acid Flood is good because it's going to discard cards, it's going to remove a bunch of armor. And I only have one way to remove armor at the moment. This would give me a second way, which is really good. Yeah, and it's good whenever I'm able to play Kitchen Sink in particular. Because I can Acid Flood, Kitchen Sink, Bloodthirsty. And that's an amazing combo. So I'm going to have to do Acid Flood for the combo. I need it eventually. I'm just going to have to hope that I get Quick Dodge or an Advanced Feint eventually. Alright, Tranquility. Upon enemy kill, gain damage for the next hit equal to 100% of your damage modifier. This is really good. It's really necessary. Because that will let me stack some bodies. It's really good. Alright. Let's see. Well, I could Acid Flood already. That's probably the wise move. Let's Acid Flood. So it lowers his armor, it discards cards so we can play this. Well, it didn't work out as I was hoping, but he's now ripe to kill. Alright, well, the last ones are the last cards, huh? Well, what I needed were the last cards, I mean. Alright, so he's dead. I'll be able to get a kill with this one. Let's kill you. You're a little more annoying. I don't need to do anything else. I'll just chill. Still not getting what I need. That's fine. Let's hit him with this. Alright, we're doing pretty good. I do want to check what the damage up hit are at for these, but Exhausting Shot is kind of good, but not for me, so we're going to cancel. Ultimate Survivor, pretty lame. Every maneuver grants you 3 barrier, really awful. Every 4th hit grants you 100% more damage. That's okay. The spiraling isn't awful, but it's something where it's just minor. Because especially in the future, I'm really going to be prioritizing like 2 attacks or 3 attacks in a round, because it's like I'm saving up for one huge hit. Making it the 4th one is a little bit rough, because that's essentially in round 2, I'll have an okay attack. But at the end of the game, you're going to want it that in round 1, you can like annihilate the enemies. Revel and Massacre isn't bad to heal, but man, I think I have to play and assume I'm going to do really good. So we're going to have to go with Spiral. Because if you play assuming you'll do poorly when trying to become top 5, then you're going to get an okay run. But you have to assume future you is really good at the game. I don't believe that these guys give you boosts, so I'm just going to kill them normally. Like boosts with the Bloodthirsty, I'm saying. He's killing his allies, they're going to hit him, so we're chilling. Could even do hold bow here. Well, it's only for this turn. Forget it. Take that. Deal 1 hit for pitiful damage. Interesting option. Also, the music is so so dope, one might say. I don't want them to kill him, but I think yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it be then. Nice. Okay, so I've duplicated a card once. What else would I consider duplicating? Would I consider duplicating Acid Shot? Would I consider duplicating Acid Shot? Maybe. I could get my third Bloodthirsty. Sometimes I get 3, sometimes I just get 2. You can't do more than 3. If I keep it low, I'm trying to think of the positives and negatives, because if I keep it low, that means that those 2 Bloodthirsties are going to have a deal loads of damage. Man, yeah, how often am I going to want to get a 3rd kill? Yeah, okay. So it's either increased card draw or I'm going to be duplicating Acid Shot. The positives of the Acid Shot is I can then do it twice in a round if I need to, which has really lower armor and also just more common. The card, I think I'm going to do card draw this time though. I don't think I'm declaring it not good enough, I think is what's happening. Okay, so Gworth is okay. It's okay. It's manageable. Alright, we're going to use Cracked Ethel in the back. Heal 7. Gworth. I'm going to place that there. Place that there. Could heal a ton. I think that we'll chill with this. So the armor will reduce every round. Because as I said, we can really only lower the armor one way, or 2 if we have charges. Okay. Interesting. Okay, 1 down. Yeah, may as well just hit him. I mean, I don't know if it really matters to almost heal the guy. Another one dead. So he's going to start attacking me, which is perfectly fine. Because he's dead. Alright, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Eventually this will... Okay, call to arms. Here we go. So, that means that we really have hope for this run. The thing that is least important, but still very important, but I think that you may be able to get by without, is a defensive ability. Okay, unarmed defense. Each discarded arrow grants you an armor. Okay, that's really awful and lame. Every maneuver grants you 3 barrier. That is the worst ability in the game. Or resurrection. Once per combat, if your barrier is broken by a fatal blow, you start the next turn with 1 HP instead of dying. So this has never worked well at all. And also it doesn't work exactly as it says. There's like there's 1 chance in like 100 that this will work. But these two are so bad that we'll just go. I mean, unarmed defense isn't that bad, I guess. Huh. There are some enemies that keep lowering your armor. Specifically, I'm thinking about the Floor Dwellers, which does concern me. But let's go Resurrection. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna have to play this. This isn't looking good. Yeah, so Bloodthirsty will be able to get a kill if we do Acid. Oh no, I can't do Acid and then Bloodthirsty, because then Bloodthirsty will be discarded. So we have to play Tainted Force. That's a guarantee. We're going to have to play at least one of these feints. We're probably going to have to play both. Yeah, because now we're able to defend against everything. Only barely, but we are. So I can... So now I can kill one of these little guys, which maybe is the right call. I'm tempted to just let it go. I think I will. Okay, Galda Arms is amazing to see. Because that'll let me draw every card that I need. Or could ever need. Our damage output is still really high. Well, we're going to be playing Unbreakable Feints. We know that for a fact. We know we're playing this. This, I don't, oh man, this doesn't count as a hit, does it? I don't believe so. So I think that I want to get a kill, followed by a second kill. And our damage percentage is increasing like crazy. We can do a smoke shot to him, I guess. His armor's lower for some reason. Our damage output is still really high. So we can double it again. So now we're at 1,000 damage percent. And yeah, so we could go for him. He'd be a third dead. I could even hold off. Holding off is an interesting move. It's not a bad one. Increase by 50 for 2 turns, decrease by 135. If I hold off, what's going to happen? We're going to get plus 10% per card discarded. This is going to give me plus 50% if I play it. Let's just attack him. And then we can just do whatever we want at that point. Let's lower his armor too. Need to make sure he's low. Then we'll just leave high ground. Okay. Now we don't need to stun. We're too strong for that. Well, I say that for now. Who knows how long that'll last. I could hit him, but probably the way to go is just to stall. Let's even play high ground. Yeah, it's fine. Because we're defending against them. Okay, not the best situation in the world, but it is okay. We can do another smoke. Yeah, he's dead. Let's go with aim shot. Let's play an Unbreakable as well as the Feint. Even the middle ground may as well. Okay, so he's dead. Huge hit too. Let's play that low ground. That was a kind of a mistake, but it's okay. It doesn't really matter. in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter at all. So, okay. To even do an acid flood, why not? He'll be dead next round. Okay, we're looking very good. What we really need is a defensive card, but we're doing very good. We're gonna remove hold bow. It's just a negative at this point because the odds of me actually playing it are virtually 0. Okay. This thing is this the thing that's lame? Yeah, 80% chance to deal 30 damage, 20% chance to accidentally hit yourself. I'm not going to do that. Sharpening Stone is more likely, even though it's lame. This turn, every attack has a 25% chance to deal 200% additional damage. It's okay, but I'm not going to use it. The other thing is that since we are kind of holding off, with candles, we kind of want to just save them for as long as possible. But anyway, let's see. The Corrupted Giant is the main problem. I can kill him immediately, probably the way to go. And play something for free. Let's do the Feint. Let's do a Call to Arms to guarantee our Bloodthirsty shot. Then we can play an Unbreakable, so we should be fine. Yeah, for sure. He's going to bring in a bunch of Bloodstones, whatever they're called, which is a little annoying, but it's okay. We're going to lower his armor so that we're able to kill him next round. Okay. Alright. So he's dead. We just got the one to deal with, which is pretty manageable. Nice. Man, our damage is looking great. I love it. So this is one of the few cards I've considered getting a lot, because mark an enemy for this turn. Each hit received will reduce the damage by 10%. That's actually pretty good, but the thing is, it's not worth like actually having to draw the card for it, but it is a pretty good card. Maybe I should try it one day, but it's like I'm always not going to do it, because if I'm having a good run, I don't want to take the risk. If I'm having a bad run, I probably would have quit by now, because it's just a waste. Okay, so both of these are really good, but this one is necessary for survival in this game. All elemental arrows deal additional 25% damage and gain pierce, because in the end, everyone has an obscene amount of armor, so you need to have that pierce ability. Okay, we really need to get rid of these arrow bags. Let's play an Unbreakable Feint. I don't want to kill him. I also don't want to... Oh yeah, those ladies are going to attack me. So the way that it goes is they don't attack unless they've been hit, and since these guys hit everybody, they're going to attack me. So we're going to use both of those. We'll hit him, because why not? Ooh, I was going to say, we might take damage, and we just did. Okay. Yeah, this is the this is one of those tough ones that I've died to before. Because it came as a huge shock to me, where all of a sudden I just like took an absurd amount of damage and then, oh no, I'm dead. But should be fine from this. We could even stun her. I guess we'll play it safe. Okay. We'll play low ground. Alright, so we're clear from here, because we can just play these defensive abilities. Nice. It's official that we're in the dark, though. We're not playing either of these. This is a better version of the starting card, but it's not that bad. Or, well, I guess half of it is. Pain and Blood is actually kind of interesting. Offers 6 health to reduce card to reduce cost of 2 cards in hand by 1. It's not that bad, and then it turns into costs 3 health to reduce 4 cards by 1, and then reduce cost of 2 cards in hand, but you can only do it once per fight. This is one of those cards that's actually not that bad. I've never done that. It's very rare that I don't have enough energy. But it could happen. If I want to play both of these, and some... Maybe I should do Pain Blood. I've never done it before. Let's do it. Let's do something different. Very risky, but I'm going to try it. Alright, Padded Weird Coif is good. Each discarded arrow grants you 5% damage for 3 turns. It's okay. Every third hit deals 100% more damage. It's also okay. We're going to get the Padded Weird Coif for defensive reasons. Let's see how we do. I think they were fighting the Treasure Guardian. Is this the snakes, the serpents? It is. Not too bad. Okay. 67 is already enough to defend against these guys. I guess we're just gonna relax. Okay, so we can start killing them. And we just need to defend enough against him, which High Ground will do it. Luckily we have that card. Nice try, buddy. We're not going to even play Pain Blood. We don't need to. Well, we didn't get what we wanted, but that's perfectly fine. We'll do a middle ground, and also still, we'll just relax. We're in no danger. Want to play that low ground and kill him. Oh, you're not dead. Now you're dead. I'm shocked that that was not enough damage. Only 670 damage. What do I want to do? I want to duplicate for sure. Now, the problem is that I'm about to have 5 quivers, which isn't good. But I do want to duplicate Call to Arms because there's no guarantee I'll find another one. Then we're going to be removing the arrow bags. That is our next priority, for sure. Okay, these are some interesting ones. Let's think this through. Reducing armor of enemies by 10 is good. But it's not. It's in the attack slot. Increasing damage of everyone by 10% is interesting. Gifu is okay. If you played, if you played 3 or less cards, deal 1 hit. Played 5 or more, gain 10 barrier, which is going to be happening. I think that's better than Eol. Ken is interesting. Duplicate every 13th card played in combat. Man, maybe I'll use it in a boss fight. Not using it now. Okay, let's see. They have a lot of armor. Well, this is a interesting position. I probably do want to kill one of these guys. Sadly, I have 1 round to deal with him. I think it'll be okay, though, because I can Acid Flood. We're being defended against them, and then I can just lower his... Okay, so he's dead no matter what. Then we'll throw him some minus armor. And chill. Okay, middle ground we definitely want to play. Then we can just kill him. Call to Arms will kill you, almost. Played Unbreakable. Are you dead now? No? How about now? Maybe. Maybe. Let's try. Awesome. We'll do an Acid Flood. I don't believe this counts, but it might. So I'll still use it. I want to play low ground just to ensure his death. Dead. What's about to happen to me? Lose 25% armor? That's fine. Then we'll just end the round. Whew. Alright, we're not doing bad. We're not doing bad. Alright, so good. We have quick dodge. We did need another maneuver. So what are we planning? So we need to duplicate nothing anymore? I mean, the only thing that we'd consider duplicating is Acid Flood. I think we can just remove 4 more cards. So I don't know what I'm going to remove. But I think I do want to do a quick dodge. So I think the quick dodge is better than Faint. So we're gonna grab one of those. Alright, Veracity, fantastic. We're absolutely taking that. There's only a couple of big passives that we're missing at this point in the game. Alright, we're about to do the Legendary. So this is the one... Which one is this? I believe that this is the one where you have to fight the mix of the, like, rock monster and the Horned Guardian, I think is what it's called. So that's going to take a minute. So I think I do want to use Cracked Ken, and we're just going to remove the plus 50% damage in the first round, because that's not going to last, especially since they're not going to die in one round. Let's just take Ken. Oh, it's this one. Well, doesn't really matter. Okay, well, we're not doing anything. This could get bad. I don't want to use these things. And the only thing that I'd consider is Sharpening Stone, because it's pretty useless. Okay. Okay, so Acid Flood is coming up. So what could I do? What I'm tempted to do is an Arrow Bag, use Acid Flood, toss him, use Call to Arms, use Bloodshot to get a kill. Meanwhile, the Smoke Shot could knock him out. I doubt that's going to be low enough. I could even do Pay in Blood if I want to guarantee I can play these cards. But at the moment I can only play 2. Well, Pay in Blood will just lower 2 of my cards, eh? Yeah, worst case scenario is it lowers Aim Shot and High Ground, because those are the only 2 I'm not interested in playing. Then I'm in a really bad spot, actually. Well, can 2 of these kill him? We're at almost 200. Oh, they're identical. Hey, I accidentally did that. Interesting. Very fun. Okay. Well, if I do Pay in Blood, it will increase the damage output. More than likely I'll be able to get the kill. If I can, then I can play Faint, which would be nice, because then that'll just defend me. Alright, we'll take the risk. Okay. A bit bumming, but it is what it is. Oh, he's very not dead. Alright, I think that we have to just toss attacks at him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof, we're just shy. It's not the end of the world, we'll just do a Faint. Okay, we need to play this Faint pretty badly. Oof, draw 3 cards less. I'm actually kind of okay with that. What do we want to do? do have another arrow bag. I might just be going defensive here. I mean, I could do the acid flood. No. Well, if I do the arrow bag acid flood, then I'll have enough to go again. But is that even worth it at that point? Probably not. Okay, air shot. This doesn't have pierce. Alright, let's just kill the little guy. Even though it's overkill. It'll be doubling our damage output. Okay. He cannot kill me. But he almost can. Let's keep increasing our armor. Arrow bag. Could still do the acid flood. Yeah, we didn't even... Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. I mean, we're not dead again, but it is definitely unfortunate still. The problem is that the yawning portals eventually deal guaranteed damage. I guess it doesn't show it on there. They essentially just poison you, and in time you'll die. I think I'm just going to save my shots. Draw 3 cards less is a bummer, but it is what it is. I can also bring in something huge here, so more likely I can just kill him. Okay. Interesting. So, I'm definitely... Man. Let's do corrosive. It's the guarantee. We can lower his armor. Oh, he's stunned. Cool. You can do middle ground and unbreakable, just to guarantee we're not taking damage. We'll save pain silence another day. Okay, so we can kill one of them. And now the other guy needs to go. We are being defended here. Ah, too bad. We need one more action point. So I could do an acid flood instead of bloodthirsty because it's not going to kill him. Or no, let's do the bloodthirsty first because it's a pretty big hit. Then we'll do acid flood. Technically, I could do the zealot, but I think I'll save it for next round. Now we're taking damage from poison. Nothing to play, so we will bring this in. Okay, we're gonna play these. Do a couple big hits here. Nice, below 1,000. Again, the problem is that we are still getting poisoned, so we're still taking damage every round. Really? Huh. Let's bring in the faint. Arrow bag. He is dead. Perfect. $9.99. A perfect price. Alright, that was pretty close, which I did not like to see. But it is what it is. We're going to be tossing an arrow bag, because that can mess us up by having too many of these. And Dark Shot it is. This is the game killer, by the way. For those of you who don't know. Because what it does is it does a massive attack to all enemies and pierces. Eventually that is, it just annihilates everything that I'm fighting. Now, I will say that there is something to say about these two. I guess mainly Harbinger of Abyss. But, yeah, the Harbinger of Darkness is pretty good. But the Harbinger of Abyss, the idea of being able to stun is really good, but eventually it's just not guaranteed, and sometimes I don't even want to stun. So we're just going to stick with Harbinger of Darkness. Pretty cool name for a band anyway. Oversaturated Runestone is pretty good. We're going to remove that. We can add Warding Lore, which I guess we'll place there. More candles. We still haven't healed once, which we never need to. sorry. Just texting Miss Tomato. Okay, so this needs defenses galore. Alright, the sick man needs to die in one hit, so we'll do that. If we don't, we'll have a little bit of an issue, which I do not want. Also, we aren't being defended, right? Yeah. Sorry about the background noise. Okay, so this guy's dead, leaving the other two to also die. Kaboom. Can play one of those. I guess I'll do an acid flood. Oh, that was it. We played it twice. I'll take it. Might as well. Why not? Psychic shot, you did. This is going fine. Bloodthirsty, you're gone. Breakable. We're not taking damage still. Spring in another Bloodthirsty, you're gone. Acid Flood, why not? Oh, you're stunned. Okay, it's looking. Let's kill him. Why not? Okay. This is one of those easy fights that they give you to make you feel better about yourself. Oh, see, you can totally kill these two skeletons. We're talking about a hard game. Okay. I do need to get rid of one of these feints eventually. It is starting to concern me. I am a little bit tempted to remove a feint before the next arrow bag. I might have to do that. Okay, increase damage by 2. Not bad. As I said, at this point, it's increasing it by about 10%. At the start of every turn, increase your damage by 5%. This isn't too bad. 5% increase. I mean, eventually I get to the thousands, but... Gain 10 barrier after discarding an arrow or spirit arrow. That's actually very good. Eventually it's pointless, right? Eventually it's truly pointless. Because, yeah, I mean, it's really good for the Four Dwellers, but once you get to the point where we're going to lose unless we kill them, 10 barrier means nothing. But getting to that point, that's a really good ability. I guess I'm just trying to think what would give me the edge in the finale and having to reach 60, and I would argue Strong Grip is the most likely to do that. And eventually delay would actually outpace Strong Grip, wouldn't it? But Strong Grip is going to be good probably until the end. Like, it'll be better than delay till the very end. Because eventually I'm going to be at, like, what? I'm probably going to eventually be hitting about 50, say. So then this is going to be increasing my damage by 4%. Well, this increases my damage by 5%, but that's relative to how much damage percentage I have. So actually this will be lower, but it also gets doubled. So it's essentially equal. Let's do Strong Grip. I don't do it that often. Also, I am curious where attack is at. Yeah, so at the moment it's increasing by, you know, a little less, like 9%, kind of a thing. 8-9%. Also, let's look at our cards. I am curious. Oh, it doesn't show. Where does it show? I don't know. But one of them is dealing 625% damage. And we're a third of the way there. Okay, we're just gonna do feint. That's still not enough. You jerk! I am tempted to just smoke him. Well, okay, fine. We'll do the high ground. Fine. Fine. You die. You do. Do a call to arms. You're dead. You're dead. Do a feint. We're fine at that point. We'll do the middle ground just to flip it. Doesn't really matter. We're not taking damage. Sorry. I'm again texting about things. Alright, dead. Okay, did this wrong. Didn't really matter. Oh, I should have done low ground. Dead. Okay, close quarters, no. Ricochet isn't bad, but no. Tails, no. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, Stairs of Bodies is very good. It's what I'm going to be taking. This is something that's also very good in order to ensure that we're able to, well, do a domino effect when killing the enemies. Okay. Ooh, this is bad. Oh, I can't even discard. This is really bad. Huh. It's a really bad draw. Let's see. I needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Well, I needed one of those 7 and they're all there. Alright, so I'm just going to do the high ground. It is a little bit frustrating, but I guess it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to do pay and silence or whatever is service. We're just going to chill. Nothing is worth it. Take a little bit of damage maybe. Or not. We can do acid flood, or we can do a huge hit. Let's do middle ground, faint. That should already be enough. Let's do the unbreakable. Okay, so we can get a kill. Okay. Let's play the low ground. We need the call to arms. Definitely the right call here, because we can get 2 kills with this. Kill 1, then we can do kill 2. We're already defending. We do kind of want to play those unbreakables, because I prefer the other side even now. We don't have the good ability that gives us 10 armor whenever we play a maneuver, so at the moment feints are still best, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. What's happening here? Lose 2 energy. That doesn't matter to me. We just need 1 to get the kill. Well, I guess 2. Yeah. We didn't even get it. Okay, that's fine. Unbreakable. Still have to wait it out. There we go. Alright. So I can duplicate a card, increase card draw, not healing, obviously. In duplicating a card, well, so I think I had decided the last time I was going to duplicate Acid Shot. Is that still the case? It probably is. Okay, duplicate Acid Shot. Also, yeah, this is the only place you can actually see the percentages of both damage cards, or 750 and 775. Oh, we got another Ken. If we get 3, that would be amazing. Because that would mean that it gets to upgrade. Okay. Let's see. So we're not using the Ken. It's not good in the other slot. Man, sadly, yeah, sadly it's not worth it. We need a lot more good runestones. We need a good mythical. That's the problem at the moment. We need a really good mythical. That seems to be our main flaw. Everything else, I think that there's one more passive I'm missing that I really want. But those are the main two issues with this run. Now, they can both be rectified at some point, but... Okay, luckily we have Acid Flood. That's going to help a lot. He can't die. Soul Harvester can. Disease Spreader, what a name. Can. We're going to do Acid. Don't do Acid, but he can. He's an exception to the rule. Let's see. 344... will this kill him? No. Alright, so that means we're going to have to play a feint, which I don't like, but I can do. So now you're very dead. And then you're very dead. We can do another Acid Flood if we want. Oh yeah, it doesn't even... Does it matter? Well, we could do an Acid Flood to him. He needs to die, but it's not like the end of the world. What is that? 346? Man, I have such bad eyesight. That'll kill him. What's happening here? Lose 2 energy. I don't mind it. Okay, we'll give him the damage. We'll give him the damage. Lower his armor. He'll die next round. Dead? No. Now dead. Corrosive weaponry. Pop, pop. Kill him. Then we have one left. We'll kill him in a moment. Yeah. Look how good we're doing. Okay, so we're not doing another... that's a shame I duplicated, because I could have just picked up the Acid Flood. That hurts. Alright, so we're going to cancel. Let's see here. So we have Panic Attack. Every third maneuver gives you 5 barrier. That's just tied with the worst passive of all time. Delayed Punishment. Each discarded arrow gives you plus 5% damage. It's okay. Or at the start of your turn, increase damage by 5. It starts in the first round. You know, delay and delayed punishment are very similar. Delayed punishment is per arrow. Let's do delayed punishment. I think that technically that's going to help more. We're not fighting the big guy, are we? No. Darenheim, Winterbane. Okay. This isn't a good start. Which has happened a couple times in a row now. Thankfully, that's enough to defend. And we're just chilling. We definitely want to kill the corrupted trees in one hit, if at all possible. Whew. Oh dear. What do I do here? I might be doing pay in peace or whatever, pay in service, because it'll lower 4 of them by 2. Come on. Yeah, 4 by 2. Alright, let's do Acid Flood. We don't need to do pay in service. Or do I? I can't play them all. Okay, we're doing pay and service, I guess. Everyone has barrier, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Now I can bring in a good elemental hit, but now it's not. Okay, we're lowering their armor, which is very important. Could get Bloodthirsty in, which, yeah, these guys are going to start buffing, aren't they? I thought that they do. Okay, so their armor is pretty low all round. Let's play these Unbreakables just to flip them. So we can easily get a kill. Okay, we can easily get 2 kills, so we can start killing them then. Oh man, the damage. So what do I need to do here? What do I need to do here? Because, yeah, I'm gonna have to probably get a kill with the shots. I'm probably gonna have to kill him with a shot, which I think I can do. Yeah, because my damage output is getting really absurd. Also, let's play the Unbreakable. Should have done that. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. I don't like having to do that, but it is what it is. I can't... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the same thing here. Again, I don't like it, but I have to live with it. That guy I can kill in a moment. Yeah, look at our damage percentage. 2260? I'd say that's high. But I'm just a humble man. Dead. I don't know. We'll play the Unbreakable Feint. He's not going to hurt us anymore. What's our damage at? 3,044. Yeah. That's definitely enough. Only barely. I say sarcastically. Okay. We can discard a card. Absolutely happening. Man, what do I do? So I did have an issue of not having an Acid Flood or a Maneuver or a Smoke Shot in a hand. So all I had was Shots, Aim Shot, and Bloodthirsty, which technically can happen. It's like a 1 in 1,000 chance, but it can happen. Which does concern me. So though I was tempted to remove the Feint, I think I'm going to remove the Arrow Bag. Even though part of me feels like this is dumb. That's what we're doing. Okay. We're not looking that bad. Grab another Weird Candle. We're probably going to pop the Weird Candle once we fight the Four Dwellers. We'll just pop one. We're doing well with the light level. Okay. So I can do an acid. Alright, these guys are going to be doing massive damage. Alright, we're going to have to do an acid to him. Can easily do a call to arms. Everything's in. Ugh. The health is still too high. We can do that for increased damage output. I think that we can still technically kill him. Alright, I want the lower one to get the kill. Yeah, so he's still dead. We'll save the damage. Technically, I could probably use this ability to get the kill next round. If I need to, I will. I probably need to. If I fail, I have the aim shot as backup. Dead. Okay. I don't like doing that, but... oh well. Dead. You know what would be crazy? Is if I become #1 in the world at this game and nobody even watched. It might happen. Delay. At the start of every turn, increase your damage by 5%. I think I will do that. We still want to increase the damage output. Okay. It's a lot of damage here. Look at me doing a feint. I guess we're obviously just focusing on not getting killed. This is enough already. Probably end the round already. Okay. We can do an acid flood. I think I will. And do a call to arms. Oh, what is this? Lose 25% of your current health. I have max health. Maybe it's okay this time round. I could do an acid flood again. Okay, I'll do it. Do a second call to arms. I can stun him. Oh, never mind. I can kill him anyway. That's crazy. That damage, dude. Let's do the high ground. I'm actually going to block this. Because, yeah, I want to be able to play low ground before I get the kill here. No. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know if anyone's watching it. I should probably... Sorry, I'm texting Miss Tomato. Also should probably check. Also, hello, everyone. I'm sorry for being gone for a minute there. Yeah, I probably am going to be ending it once I make this decision. Or can I end it here? No. So I'm going to make a decision that I'm going to be ending here. So you have 2 healing abilities. Both aren't that bad. And then also Caltrops, which reduces armor for each discarded arrow and spirit arrow. Definitely Caltrops is the way to go. Increase the damage. And we're going to be ending it here. So yeah. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to be heading out. I appreciate it. We'll be seeing you guys next time. So yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.